Hello everyone, and I hope everybody is doing perfectly fine. So today, uh, at the outset, I would like to wish you all a very happy Makar Sankranti. And I just want to share why we celebrate Makar Sankranti. Firstly, like it ends the like it points to the end of a harsh winter season, which means that the day will be starting longer, will be getting longer, and the night will start getting shorter. So, but the main idea to celebrate this is that Makar Sankranti, it brings a sign of hope and positivity in people. And I really wish you all a very positive and hopeful, bright future ahead. So positive, it depends on us. It depends on much on us that how much positivity we can spread in our society. Along with that, the knowledge what we want to spread. So to start today's topic, in my last lecture, I had taken the basic histology of liver, and we had discussed that what are the important liver function test which denotes your abnormality in the liver hepatocytes. Fine. So today we'll be starting with a major topic, that is viral hepatitis. So there are five hepatotropic virus, that is hepatitis A, B, C, D and E. So in this lecture I'll be dealing only with hepatitis A virus. So we'll deal it subsequently in my lectures. So वायरल हेपेटाइटिस एज आई सेड यू, जो हिपैटोट्रोपिक वायरस होते हैं वो पांच हो गए हमारे, हेपेटाइटिस ए, बी, सी, डी एंड ई. द नॉन हिपैटोट्रोपिक वायरस, लाइक कुछ और वायरस होते हैं जैसे कि एप्स्टीन बार वायरस, साइटोमेगालो वायरस, हर्पी सिम्प्लेक्स वायरस, अडीनो वायरस एंड येलो फीवर virus. So what they do, they also have like propensity to cause liver disease. बट उनके लिवर डिजीज में क्या होता है कि वो सिस्टमिक मैनिफेस्टेशन के साथ प्रेजेंट करता है. सो दे हैव अदर सिम्टम्स एज वेल. सो कमिंग विद दिस हेपेटाइटिस ए वायरस, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद इट. सो हेपेटाइटिस ए वायरस जो इन्फेक्शन होती है हमारी बॉडी में, इट इज अ सेल्फ लिमिटेड डिजीज एंड इट डज नॉट लीड टू एनी chronic hepatitis or even a carrier state. So these two terms are very important in liver disease. जैसे कि हमारे जो हेपेटाइटिस बी एंड सी जो हम पढ़ेंगे बाद में, so that also that they have a propensity to cause chronic disease. So that is not here present here. It is a self-limiting one and it does not have a carrier state also. So 25% of the clinically evident cases of acute hepatitis worldwide are because of hepatitis A virus. Then in US के according, US में जो data हमें मिलती है उसके according per year they have 2000 new cases of viral hepatitis. So coming to epidemiology कि ये hepatitis A virus हमें होता क्यों है. So ये होता है by ingestion of your contaminated water and food. And it is also seen that in poor hygiene or sanitation जिन countries में होती है, there it is found to be an endemic. और जो high income countries होती हैं उनमें क्या होता है, जो prevalence rate होता है सीरो पॉजिटिविटी का, it increases gradually with age. Obviously if they have an acquired infection, so gradually over the period of time they'll reach a zero positivity, reaching 50% by 50 years of age in US. So when you consider this virus, जो hepatitis A के virus होते हैं, it is shed in stool. That's why the fecal-oral contamination is frequent. So they are shed in stool for 2 to 3 weeks. Once a patient get infected, so he or she can shed in stool these virus for approximately 2 to 3 weeks and 1 week after onset of jaundice. जब evident symptoms आ जाते हैं patient को, जब ये incubation period में होता है, तो 2 to 3 weeks the patient can shed virus, and even after having the proper clinical features of jaundice, after 1 week also of that jaundice, patient can shed HIV, hepatitis A virus in stool. So how it occurs, fecal-oral transmission हो सकती है, close personal contact, if you share food utensils with infected individual, or fecal contamination during this period accounts for most of the cases. And that's why if suppose जो mass institutions होते हैं जैसे कि school, nurseries, there they can occur as outbreak also. So epidemics होती हैं जब overcrowded places, unsanitary conditions में हो सकता है, sporadic infections होता है, like in a particular area if it is happening. So हो रहा है कि suddenly हो रहा है consumption of raw or steamed shellfish, oysters, mussels and clams. So what they do is, सी में रहते हैं ये सारे, तो दे acquire those through the contamination of the water, because when we throw some dust garbages in the sea water or something, so what happens, so the उससे fecal transmission हो जा contamination हो जाती है in seafoods के. Sexual transmission can occur, but maternal fetal transmission does not occur. Blood-borne disease is very rare as viremia is transient. May occur, sexual transmission may occur, but maternal fetal transmission does not occur. Blood-borne transmission भी बहुत rare है क्योंकि viremia load जो होता है वायरस का वो transient होता है. So we don't screen. See why I'm stressing on that. There is no screening of blood products, because suppose हम blood bank में when patient donates blood, so that blood before it is being kept for use, it is screened for basic blood tests जो infections के होते, like you test it for hepatitis B, C, HIV, malaria and syphilis. So in पांचों disease के लिए you have to, for these all 5 infection, you have to test the blood components. Then virus जो है hepatitis A virus, it was discovered in 1973. ठीक है, and it is a small non-enveloped positive strand RNA picona virus, and this is an icosahedral capsid होती है इसको 27 nanometer in diameter, and receptor for this hepatitis A virus, it lies on hepatocytes. It is also known as hepatitis A virus CR1 or TIM1. It is not cytopathic. What does it mean? जो हेपेटाइटिस ए वायरस होता है ये डायरेक्टली सेल्स को अफेक्ट नहीं करता. हेपाटोसेलुलर इंजरी जो होती है वो कॉज होती है बाय साइटोटॉक्सिक टी सेल्स, T lymphocytes and NK cells, which will recognize and kill the hepatocytes infected by the virus. तब वो साइटोपैथिक चेंजेस आते हैं, वायरल इंड्यूस चेंजेस इन द सेल्स. नाउ इसके इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड पे आते हैं. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज कब इन्फेक्शन हो रहा है, IgM एंटीबॉडी, IgG एंटीबॉडी, एवरीथिंग इट अकर्स इन अ वेरी सस्टेन्ड वे. So that helps us in differentiating the clinical course of different virus. So when you consider the incubation period, इसका होता है 2 to 6 week. So IgM antibody against hepatitis A virus, it appears with the onset of symptoms and persists for 3 to 6 months. तो incubation 2 to 6 weeks हो गया. और IgM antibody recent infection denote करती है patient में, so that occurs with onset of symptom. और जब रिकवरी में जाने लगता है पेशेंट तो आपको आता है IgG. सो यू कैन से IgM अगर एंटीबॉडी डिटेक्ट हो रही है पेशेंट में, दैट डिनोट्स योर रीसेंट इन्फेक्शन इन द पेशेंट. एंड IgG अगर आप डिटेक्ट कर पा रहे हो सीरोलॉजी पे, सो दैट डिटेक्ट्स द रिमोट इन्फेक्शन की अब पेशेंट को एंटीबॉडी डेवलप हो गई है. IgG दोनों ही एंटीबॉडी है, IgG IgM, बट IgM डिनोट्स द रीसेंट इन्फेक्शन एंड IgG इज लाइक अ रिमोट इन्फेक्शन कि पहले हो चुका है पेशेंट को ये disease. So it confers you lifelong immunity against the reinfection once the patient develops IgG hepatitis A virus. Patient can have non-specific symptoms like fatigue, loss of appetite, jaundice. So this picture is very important. So I'll tell you, देखो ये 2 to 6 week जो left lower corner पे है, this is incubation period कि virus is growing in the body, fine, in the hepatocytes or wherever. So it is taking 2 to 6 weeks time. Then what happened during this, after 2 to 6 incubation period के बाद जब virus आ गया, load बढ़ गया, patient will start discharging virus in stool. So fecal HAV will be positive. And once this happens, patient will have your acute disease, jaundice with the symptom. तो अब हमारे बॉडी में शुरू हो गया IgM बनना. और see जब IgM it reaches a peak, then it comes down. Fine, then it is कि अब recent infection खत्म हो रही है, so upper hand is taken by your IgG. So IgM शुरू में peak होता है recent में, फिर वो wave off हो जाता है, and your lifelong immunity is by your IgG anti-HAV. So that comes as a total anti-HAV antibody in the body. ठीक है? So that denotes, IgG denotes your recovery phase or convalescent phase, or IgM is the acute infection phase. So now comes how the patient will present to you. See, most patients recover within 3 months. Fine. Disease resolution occurs in nearly all patients by 6 months. Acute liver failure में जा सकता है patient, but that is very very less, 0.1 to 0.3%. Especially अगर patient को chronic liver disease पहले से थी because of some other cause, उन patient में अगर hepatitis A viral infection हो रही है, so they can go into acute liver failure. Patient can also present with prolonged cholestasis, relapse of disease within 6 months of original onset. And patient can also have extrahepatic manifestations like rash, arthralgia, then some immune complex mediated complications like leukoclastic vasculitis, glomerulonephritis, cryoglobulinemia. And vaccine is very effective for hepatitis A viral infection. So that was in short about our hepatitis A virus. Next class, next lecture, I'll be taking your hepatitis B and C, hopefully. So at least B will be doing, finishing in my next lecture. So thank you so much for your patient hearing. Kindly like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel, Patho with MK. Thank you so much.